Miriam Gonzalez, your family realtor, explaining in this video what are definitions and some terminology when it comes to buying a house. Buying a home can seem intimidating if you're not familiar with these key terms. Here are some definitions to help you understand the language used throughout the process. So what's an appraisal? A report highlighting the estimated value of the property completed by a qualified third party. Lenders rely on appraisals to validate the home's value and ensure they're not lending more than the home is worth. For example, the appraiser will see the property inside and out to determine the fair market value and also if it's in the condition required for your loan to go through. What are the closing costs? The fees required to complete the real estate transaction paid at closing. Ask your lender for a complete list of closing cost items, including points, taxes, title insurance, and more. For example, in this market, the owners are willing to provide a closing cost credit for up to $10,000 to help the buyers minimize on their expenses when it comes to buying a home. Does credit score matter? Yes, it does. What does it mean? A number ranging on your credit report from 300 to 850 that based on analysis of your credit history. This helps lenders determine the likelihood you're gonna repay the future debts. For example, there's some loan programs that have a minimum FICO score, which is your credit score, of 680 points. If you do not meet that requirement, that disqualifies you from that specific loan program. How about the down payment? Down payments are typically 3.5 to 20% of the purchase price of the home. Some 0% down programs are also available. Ask your lender for more information. For example, the 0% down payment will be for veterans. There are good programs for veterans, individuals that have been in service in our country. Affordability, what is it? Well, that is key. A measure of whether someone earns enough to qualify for a loan on a typical home based on the most recent price, income, mortgage rate data. As prices and mortgage rates continue to rise, that will impact how much home you can afford. For example, to make sure that the buyer affords the home, right now, FHA loans are approving up to 4 buyers to qualify together to make up the income necessary to cover the mortgage payment. So what is a pre-approval letter? A letter from a lender that shows what they're willing to lend you for your home loan. This is a critical step in today's competitive market. For example, some home sellers will not allow any buyers into their homes until the agent could provide proof that the buyer has a pre-approval letter from the lender that shows that the buyer is serious and is ready to buy. So what is an inspection contingency? A provision in a contract requiring an inspection to be completed. While it can be tempting to waive in a competitive market, the home inspection is essential and highly recommended. It gives you information on the home's condition and potential repairs. For example, it's not easy to determine if there's any defects on the home or in fact if it has any termites. It has happened in the past that the sellers are selling as is and the buyers do all their inspections and come up that it does have termites. So with that inspection report, the buyer is able to negotiate with the seller to treat for termites before they get keys on their new home. So what is the mortgage rate? The interest rate you pay to borrow money when buying a home. The lower the rate, the better. For example, you can shop around with different lenders and based on your credit score and the income, they will quote you the interest rate for your home loan. And then you will determine which lender will provide you with the best rate for you to get your home loan. If you're ready to learn more, DM me so you can have an expert guide and advice for your questions that may come up. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.